Hello creation, I hope you're well. I've just written this has just come through. It's called Giving Courtesy to Time. It's only a paragraph. If you do not want my truth, if you would react in a defence of self upon receiving my response, upon receiving that of which you did seek out by your own demand, if there were any hidden agenda to that of which you yourself know not the reasoning behind, then, for the sake of peace over possible confrontation and one's own disappointment, do not ask the question. One must erase all that of jealousy, envy, low self-worth, self-esteem, anger and pride to successfully utilise the gift of discernment. In doing so, we calmly respond, having given courtesy to time. And by giving courtesy to time, we allow ourselves to connect to the higher consciousness, which guides us and provides us with the most appropriate response. We must learn to read energy. By doing so, we can avoid unnecessary situations that are not conducive to our spiritual growth. Of course, we only reach this point of realization having experienced those once perceived unavoidable situations, and taking those lessons and embodying them into our conscious awareness. It's all about learning how to read energies. Cultivating patience takes endurance, can do, and at the end of it, you will be able to conduct yourself to the best of your own ability. And that's it. We can be in situations where, and have been, where people will ask a question, and they will ask that question for the sole reason that they want a response because they are seeking confrontation. This is obviously it's not from an awakened consciousness that they are asking such questions. The reasoning behind it might not be known to themselves. And this could be for the simple reason for the reasoning behind it may well be because what they have that needs addressing, this is the saying, isn't it? The universe, the Lord, whatever, God works in mysterious ways. We can, by our own actions, bring forth that is reflected back of another, that from within the self, which has to come to the light, as it were, for the want of a different terminology. So, what's the best way through? Well, it's all I keep saying it's all about learning about yourself. It's all about clearing out the clutter. It's all about learning to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. When you can discern from others' energies, because you can read them and you can read between the lines, and you know when someone's after a reaction from you so that they can use your reaction against you energetically one way or another. When you can get to that stage, then you will have reached a point in your own evolution where you will become your own leader. You don't walk the path of others. You walk in your truth. You don't bow down to others. You don't play their silly games. You can show them empathy. You can be empathic, compassionate. Send them love. But when it comes to actual response, and it's a beauty, sometimes it's just to smile, just to not respond, not even a smile sometimes, just silence can be so much louder than the words, as has been said before. The way forward to leadership of oneself, to lead your own self down the path, as it were, really is to do all that inner work. It is to learn to read energies. And by learning to read energies, there is so much that you can avoid. There really is. So, that said, this is not a confrontational video. It is here to help those whom it resonates with. If it triggers you, well, there's an example for you, I suppose. If you just if you're in a position or if you're in a place within your own personal journey, if anybody triggers you with anything that they say, then you need to look at why. And it's not because they're an arsehole or a bastard or whatever else. It's not. You need to look at the depth. You need to go in. You need to get to those depths, to the root core. And that can take a lot of work. It can take a lot of time, which helps us cultivate patience, which helps us with the endurance aspect of self, as it were. So, it's all about learning. Depends on how deep you want to go. Depends on how much you want to heal. Maybe in this lifetime you're not meant to do that sort of work. Maybe you're just meant to live your life out to the best of your ability, and just to enjoy as best as you can living a life. Others will be here and are here to work through copious amounts of energies that have been sent their way to transmute those energies and to help in this great ascension process. It's a lot deeper than I thought is this video, but it's very relevant for those out there who find themselves in situations where, and can recognise those situations where people are just trying to get a response out of you. And the best way, like I say, is to learn to read energy. If you learn to read the energy by doing all your work, your inner work, then you can avoid those situations. And that's it. Anyway, I hope this helps someone somewhere. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, if you're in the dark, you'll be the love, you'll be the light, you'll light it up, and you will make a difference in this world. That's it. Alright, that's it for today. Take care.